Reading Assistant provides proven results for schools with students who are struggling to read at grade level proficiency. If your school has students reading below their abilities, you're not alone. According to the 2007 National Assessment of Educational Progress, more than 2/3 of 4th and 8th grade students measured across the country do not read at grade level proficiency. Reading Assistant provides a cost-effective, easy-to-use solution to making proficiency gains. Our software program targets fluency, vocabulary development, and reading comprehension. Fluency is fundamental to reading proficiency. Recent studies show that fluency is the only measure strongly correlated to reading comprehension. Guided oral reading, or reading out loud with a supportive listener, has been research proven by the National Reading Panel as an effective method for building reading fluency. However, teachers do not have the time or resources to teach and assess fluency by listening to each student read out loud on a regular basis. Reading Assistant casts the computer as the supportive listener in a guided oral reading experience. The program gives readers individualized feedback and correction when needed, easing time and resource constraints. This unique approach to increasing guided oral reading opportunities builds critical vocabulary and continuously monitors reading comprehension. Multiple students can read aloud with Reading Assistant at one time, allowing teachers to monitor progress behind the scenes. In 2004, a 4-month efficacy study was conducted in Framingham, Massachusetts, to measure the effect of Reading Assistant. Students using Reading Assistant were able to make significant fluency gains, despite the relatively small amount of time spent reading. Students experienced a fluency growth of 23% compared to a control group, and 43% over the expected fluency gains from national norms. These significant results occurred after an average of about 3 hours total oral reading time with Reading Assistant over the 4-month period. Imagine the results possible with 1 year of Reading Assistant. Reading Assistant is proven effective as a response to intervention program, providing valuable support at each tier of the 3-tier reading model. Reading Assistant is simple to use and engages the reader with interactive learning tools that aid comprehension. Students can preview reading selections and optionally listen to a fluent, modeled reading of the text.
There's a monster in my bedroom. You know how I can tell? Coming from beneath my bed is a funky, skunky smell.
In addition, students can click on any word to hear it read aloud.
Bedroom.
Using Reading Assistant's interactive glossary, students can explore pronunciations and definitions for 5,000 vocabulary words across the application. All vocabulary words are presented in context, many of them with corresponding illustrations, allowing students to actually see and absorb key vocabulary. When the student is ready to read aloud into the microphone headset, Reading Assistant uses speech recognition to listen along. The program prompts the student with audio support when he or she gets stuck, just as an active listener would.
The farmer let the soldier and the tax collector enter. They have
tax collector, a person who collects money for the government. Kyle gave the money he owed to the tax collector.
The tax collector.
Prompts are based on extensive reading research and allow the student to self-correct and focus on fluency and comprehension. In a private setting, students get the help they need when they need it. To support true comprehension, Reading Assistant provides many different question types that require students to use higher-level thinking skills. We know that student motivation plays an important role in learning to read. Each reading selection has a PowerPoint goal for fluency and comprehension. The progress screen shows the PowerPoints earned, provides immediate feedback, and motivates students to work toward text mastery. All of Reading Assistant's content for reading levels 1 through 11 combines authentic stories with relevant topics to provide high-interest, high-impact material. Upper-level passages are based on national standards for science and social studies and cover topics common to high-stakes tests. Reading Assistant provides robust reports to administrators and teachers. These reports are designed to help efficiently monitor progress and target students needing additional help and individualized instruction. Reading Assistant has been used with tremendous success by English language learners.
Whenever I first started, I was getting D's and C's because I couldn't really understand the words. Then I started to get B's and then I started to get A's.
English language learners will find the help they need with emphasis on correct pronunciation of words, Spanish translations of key vocabulary, and ongoing private support when the student requires guidance. The success of Reading Assistant in the classroom with English language learners was featured in the Christian Science Monitor in an article titled Listening Computer Revs Up Reading Skills. The interactive soliloquy reading assistant boosts confidence and test scores. The article was based on the experiences of English language learners from Chelsea, Massachusetts, who started the 2006 school year with an average of a 2-year language gap. Working with Reading Assistant to overcome this language disadvantage, 3rd and 4th grade students at all 4 schools tested above national norms for fluency gains at the end of 2007. We moved kids we couldn't move prior to using soliloquy. We had tried a lot of interventions with these kids and it just didn't work. Simple and easy to use, the Reading Assistant's private, active support will help students strengthen their reading fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. Reading Assistant's patented speech recognition methodology is proven highly effective in turning your struggling readers into proficient learners.